Good afternoon. Beautiful blue sky out there. We're looking west now on our sky cam in Fargo. On the tower, you can see traffic moving along okay. We're looking at dry conditions and some wind. That's going to be our biggest issue here, especially on our east-west roads because it's a south wind. So you're going to have that crosswind that you're dealing with driving down the road and may have to hold on to that steering wheel a little bit tighter here. And that's blowing in the heat. We've got temperatures rising. Feels pretty good right now. We are in the 70s, nice and warm, but maybe not too hot yet for you. Well, we're looking at some low to mid 70s over to the east. We are into the upper 70s out west where the wind has been stronger and started up there first. We're at 79 in Jamestown and in Valley City. Fargo is at 75 and at 76 in Grand Forks. So let's talk about that wind. Still very light to the east. Everyone is seeing a south wind. And then some of us do have some gusts that are pretty high, a gust to 35 miles per hour. In Jamestown, your steady speed there is 20. And in Fargo, a gust to 26. Same thing in Grand Forks, a gust to 26. So that wind coming in directly out of the south in most spots. And again, beautiful. So no rain to show you on our radar map here. Just a few clouds on our satellite layer. You can see that's basically around Fargo and Point South where we're seeing some of those pop up, and a couple around the Lake of the Woods area too. And that's about all we have to show you as far as sky cover here for the afternoon hours. Should be a pleasant one. The sky cover wise, but we do have to put up with that wind. So let's take a look at this. We've got that wind coming in out of the south, steady speeds, teens and 20s again, and gusts remaining in the 20s and even some 30s, and temperatures are responding to that. So in the next few hours, we'll see many locations get well into the 80s, and then continuing on into a couple of spots hitting that 90-degree mark. Fargo may be one of them, over in Jamestown too, and temperatures over to the east closer to around 80 degrees for you. So warmer than yesterday. It's just taken a little longer for that heat to build in for you. And then those of us in the south and west again seeing the highest heat. Notice Bismarck and over by Minot, temperatures are going to be even hotter, and we'll see some of that hotter air taking over tonight and into tomorrow as well. So here's a look at our planner for this evening. By 10 o'clock, we're watching our temperatures starting to slide a bit after sunset, but you can see they're still pretty warm. We're well into the 70s, and watch what happens overnight. Not a lot of change here. Our temperatures stay in that upper 60 degree range to even some mid 70s to start the day tomorrow. So not so great sleeping weather with humidity coming in with this heat. And in addition to that, we still have the wind. It's still blowing in out of the south with some gusts into the 20s and 30s, even at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So a breezy one. And you can see these clouds moving in. Let's focus in on that heading into the day for Friday, because Friday is our first alert weather day. So we're going to focus on the clouds and our chances for rain. Now, this particular model indicating there might be a little bit of precipitation along the front there early on. And I can't rule it out in the morning hours, but we are looking at the greater threat for storms happening later in the day into the evening as we head into the nighttime hours. So noon, temperatures surging, so are the winds still strong, and then they'll be seeing those temperatures rising more places into the 90s for your afternoon hours tomorrow, well into the 90s in the south. And then gradually watch what happens as we head into the evening. In the 7, 8, 9 o'clock hour, we start to see that fill in, and we're looking at the potential for hail, maybe some damaging wind gusts. If we do see severe, it's a conditional risk, a low-end risk, but still we may see that, and then more likely that heavy rain possibility. We could see more than 2 inches in some spots, and that might get a little muddy out at WeFest for your Friday night. So first alert weather day Friday, cooling things down this weekend.
Okay, Lisa, thank you.